Yeah, microphone checker 1 2 1 2. Two kings from the Queens City. Queens City in the house.
Yes, sir.
Queens get
What's
the money
happening?
because we got what it takes to rock the mic right.
We do. We
Yeah.
do. We gotta remind them every time.
Every time.
Just in case they forgot that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. Y'all must have forgotten.
Yeah, we're back again with another one.
Word up. Word to Roy Jones.
Another one.
Another one.
Shout out to Roy Jones.
You already know.
Yeah,
Champ.
yeah. Champ.
You already know.
21? Is this 21?
It's 21. So we legal
21.
now.
Yes, sir.
We legal out this bitch.
Yes, sir, man. We made it.
We made it.
He said
should have had some
legal.
Hennessy.
21 is legal. Yeah.
It is. It is. We should have had some Hennessy on deck to celebrate.
Damn, man.
I
Product
mean, it's
placement.
cool.
Damn. That'd be dope
I
product
know.
placement, though.
That would be. Like right up in here somewhere.
Yeah.
If
Well, now
anybody's
that,
looking on the camera, just like, yeah, we'll put it right in between the eyes.
now that we 21, we can put that shit.
Shit. We grown up out here. So why not introduce ourselves, right? So the first voice you hear is none other than Perseus, aka Pro, aka Prolific, aka Pro Black, aka DJ Mute, aka Mr. I Does This Shit, aka the Popeyes chicken sandwich lover, you know what I mean? AKA the Black Ted Lasso, you know what I mean? AKA all of that shit.
Yeah, you must fuck with Ted Lasso then.
Had to sneak that in.
Damn, microphone dropper again.
Once again.
This way you got Philly.
Okay,
Well, Drew, aka Philly.
no doubt,
You can call me Drew. You can call me Philly. DJ Philly Dot.
no doubt.
You can call me DJ Philly as well. Philly the Don.
No,
Slim Philly.
yo,
The Black Hippie. You feel me? Mr. Bojangles. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Stankonia.
okay,
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Mr. Goat Talk.
the GOAT talk.
You know what I'm saying? The Black Avenger. I guess they call that Black Panther. I guess the Black Panther is the Black Avenger, but you know, that's what they call me.
And that's it.
That's what we're gonna do it with.
That's how we gonna do it. Yeah, I mean,
Episode 21.
and we out here and call us
my
the
grown
Black
shit.
Goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never seen no black goats because it's a unicorn. It's a rarity. So you're
Black
welcome.
goats.
We bless y'all with our presence.
Facts. Is a black goat a black sheep? Is that the same? No, I'm tripping.
Well,
That's
isn't
a
there a
different type of
saying around
animal.
that?
Is a goat the same family as a sheep?
Yeah.
Is it?
You know what? You
to
know
look that
what?
one up.
I'm not even gonna play myself.
I ain't gonna sit here and play myself and get a wrong answer.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I just thought about that.
whoever's listening, like,
The black goat.
these dumbass niggas.
Hey man, we gonna rant sometimes. It's all good.
It's all good. And speaking of goats, I guess this person is on his way to being a goat one day if he gets the championship in or not.
Who that?
We could talk about the guy that just won the MVP, Mr. Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid. Shout out to Philly.
Word. I'm gonna let you take that. I'm gonna let you start with that. That's
We
your,
out here,
that's your
shit.
city.
Man, I feel like he deserved that shit this year though. You know,
Right.
he been injured. But man, he kind of scared me with that injury though. You know, sometimes every time they get this close, he gets injured.
Right.
But nah, man, he earned that shit. I can't see nobody else. Can you see anybody else on there besides Embiid? This year,
This year,
season wise.
yeah, no. Jokic was
did
on a
stuff.
good run in the beginning, but he fucked that up like during the season or whatnot.
The only, there's only Sixer who got that MVP besides Embiid.
Who's that?
You know who that is. Who the other Sixer you know about that's like GOAT talk?
I'm gonna let you
I'll
say.
give you a hint. It's at number 3.
Is it number 3?
Yeah, his jersey number is number 3
His jersey number is number 3.
for the Sixers.
All right. I mean, we
Allen
already
Iverson.
know who's the other GOAT for
My
that team
guy-
is.
my guy,
Other than
AI.
AI.
So that's a big fet for the 76ers, man. They doing their thing
Yeah.
this year. But we bossing over this way. So
Yeah, we bossing Celtics, even though we bust that ass the next night by the time of this recording.
He would beat him
Nah,
out.
man.
Beat him out 40, I believe, some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that, close to it.
Cause the Lakers beat it was the Lakers beating the
The Grizzlies.
Warriors
I thought you.
last night.
But yeah, they beat them the other night too. Yeah, I thought you was about to say Lakers beat the Grizzlies by 40, and
Lakers
that's what.
did beat the Grizzlies by 40. That last game.
Yeah. And speaking of Grizzlies, you seen the latest on Dylan Brooks?
Getting shit. A motherfucker getting shit. But yeah, he deserve all that smoke.
Yeah,
Be
you
honest
think?
with you.
And
What you think about Dylan Brooks' performance this year?
this year, for all the shit that he talked, yeah, it even come close for me. It's like, it's bad enough you're like a average type of shooter.
Right.
His defense is, nothing to fuck with. I'll say that much. But if you got nothing else to back that up, you don't have the full package, for all the shit that you taught to be, pretty much a Draymond Green wannabe, then yeah, I could see you getting kicked. Well, I could see you get left to the side, left for somebody else to pick you up.
Yeah. I feel like he needs to understand his role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like especially with that little, that little dance they was doing out the tunnel and shit that they caught that went viral and shit with the teammates. I feel like I was like, bro, you are not the main character of this squad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he took that as he was like, no, that's not your role, my guy.
Yeah, you fall back, son.
Mm-hmm. He learned that the hard way. LeBron had to put that man on. He was like, okay, poke the bear all you want.
Yeah, shit. Catch these claws. You know what I mean?
These claws.
Now, I did see around where people, analysts and everybody was like, okay, now we got to look at Grizzlies, with a side eye because of how they let him go.
Mm-hmm.
They hit him with the, he's not going to come back under any circumstances.
So they ain't have to say that.
Yeah. You think they use him as a scapegoat for the season?
Like blaming him as it was
for the reason.
I mean, Ja Morant did his thing and Jackson did his thing, and well, for the playoffs, he kind of dropped the ball. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Season wise, nah. There's a reason why they made it to the playoffs.
It's true.
We do got to lock down defense. He is clutch certain circumstances, but playoff, I don't think he is that type of. I don't think he's that type of beast yet. But
right.
I feel like this is a more experienced thing for him. Hopefully he get to be able to stay in the NBA. But they letting him go like that was a little. They could have did that behind the scenes. They didn't have to make it public where they were
right.
going like that.
Right. I kind of feel the same way. I'm just not going to jump out the window and say it's like a conspiracy, like they place him as the scapegoat because I can't get past the Ja situation during the season. My man's is wilding out here now.
Yeah, he did it too.
So he did it himself. And if anything, I'll blame not only the coaching staff, but maybe the front. Well, I would say most of the coaching staff for Dylan Brooks to get away with with the shit that he was getting away with.
Yeah.
As far as like talking smack, not checking him for pretty much going around punching people in the nuts, throughout the season.
You should have, yeah. He did do that shit.
Yeah, a couple of times,
He dirty.
Dirty.
He got dirty players like that in the league, though. Yeah. He thought he was going to take that, he going to use that villain role and run with it. You know what I'm saying? And he was kind of like, he did take the villain role, but it's kind of like the good guy won in that situation, like LeBron James and shit. So,
yeah.
May not be the best villain.
May not be. You may only, how I parallel think of it, like, I don't know, like the Age of Ultron shit compared to Thanos, Yeah, you're on the Age of Ultron level where it's like, all right, yeah, we'll take you serious for a little bit, but we can toss your ass out.
Right. You're disposable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely replaceable.
Yeah. Now, like I said, it goes back to Memphis Grizzlies as far as like the staff letting them get away with that as long as they were winning. Of course, you know, the way they got bounced out this year when they pretty much were prospected to be pretty much going towards the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Or even try to take it all.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, they're going to start looking at you differently.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you put yourself out there like that.
So do you think he's going to be able to bounce back to another NBA team, or he's going to have to go overseas like a place?
Well, I can see somebody benefiting from his services in another NBA team.
They let Westbrook run around like that.
Yeah. Well, Westbrook, you know, I'll give it to him. He gives 110% every night, no matter if, you know, he sucks during the night, you know, or, you know, he just shooting lights out with triple doubles, you know, everywhere.
Right.
You wouldn't have to worry about, you know, his level of play.
Right.
Now, with Dylan Brooks, I wouldn't doubt that either. And I'm just trying to think what team could, you know, benefit with him on it.
Yeah.
If any team that needs, you know, more, you know, defensive prowess on there, you know, then yeah. I just can't think of that team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how it looks next year after the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see how the summer moves.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's already been making
Draft
moves
summer
so
moves.
far. Yeah. So, you know, if we don't see him on, because that's what happened to kind of like, what's her boy name? Remember Chalmers?
Yeah, Mario Chalmers.
Yeah. He had a bad year and he just disappeared.
Yeah.
I ain't really seen him.
So he came back, started talking shit about LeBron. And then he was in the news for like a cool 5 minutes. Then, you know, they took him to the exit. You know what I mean?
Man.
At least that's how I see it.
So do you think of LeBron as like the one who kind of like makes moves in the NBA? You think like low key he has that type of power where he can?
I wouldn't put anything past it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of if he actually does that, you know, exercises power.
Surprised, man.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah.
It's all about making money.
For sure.
And he's the highest paying NBA player, and he knows how to bring that money in. I'm pretty sure he can have some sway and movements.
Oh,
even
yeah.
if players are on his team, I bet he could probably be like, I don't want them in the NBA.
Right. Now, we've seen him more so, well, we can pretty much predict that he does that, you know, while he's on certain teams.
For sure.
Yeah. He called Westbrook in. Well, they pretty much told him to bring Westbrook in. Boom. Drop of a hat, he's there. In the past with Cleveland, when he made that comment, say, yo, we top heavy. Shit, everybody was on the fucking, you know, dicing table at that point. You know.
Miami too, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He touched.
Well, they said, you know, in Miami, you know, he wasn't able to, you know, make no pulls like that because he was trying to get rid of Spoelstra in the beginning.
Oh, he trying to make coach moves? Yeah.
And Pat Riley was like, man, you don't shit your ass down somewhere.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up. It's good for them. I wish more owners would say that, you know, have more power and not let players of specific magnitude dictate the damn team. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be, I mean, he like Wade. I'm pretty sure he like Wade and Bosh on his squad. Like, he ain't no complaints, and then Ray Allen came over on the Miami.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He won what, 2-3 rings with him?
2 rings.
2 rings with him? So,
yeah, with them, yeah.
So he's happy with that progress, so.
Oh, for sure.
Of course, I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm always going to rep that shit, so.
And I'm a LeBron fan, too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, and when I'm thinking of this playoffs, you think it's going to go all the way with LeBron? The way he's going?
It could. I feel like that team is getting real, like, cohesive with each other than they were before. Before, they were all around, like, all over the place. They wasn't. I hate to say it, man. When Westbrook left, it's like some of them switched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
even
like
AD's
bad apple and AD, yeah.
Yeah, even his attitude changed. Because at the beginning of the season, he just acted like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, right,
You know what I mean?
right. Especially around that All-Star time.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was like, but he was just going through it because he kept getting injured. He had bad nights and shit.
Yeah.
So they had to find out how to answer this shit.
Or how to get him back on track.
Involved, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll
I
see how
mean,
it goes.
Do you think AD's gonna make it through this whole playoffs? Without,
I'll say like this, I hope so. I hope so.
the way
like
playing,
he did in the bubble.
Aggressive.
Yeah, like he did in the bubble.
Yeah.
If it's anything close to that what we got in the bubble, I'm fine with that.
Tracks. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We want that type of AD.
Yeah. The one that stays around and stays aggressive, like you said.
Facts.
Um,
Too aggressive gets that man injured too, though. So
Yeah.
you gotta be careful.
Yeah. I mean, they already making jokes of, all you gotta do is poke him on the arm and then he have a shoulder contusion. You know what I mean? Goddamn.
Well, AD versus Embiid though, that might be crazy.
That might be a
I
crazy
ain't trying to
final.
get my Boston out, but I mean that
Nah, it's Boston gang all day.
Right, exactly.
Gang. But I do want to see another Boston Lakers series. I do want to see that.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I got a chance to live that, well, pretty much as an adult twice.
Right.
With Kobe on the team.
That shit epic. Yup.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes down.
You shall see, man.
Yeah. But, if we can't be NBA players, we can't, be in the office, we can't own the team. Then we might as well be bus drivers. But according to somebody, if you don't own the bus driving company, you ain't doing shit in life. What a transition.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And what we're talking about is Ebony K. Williams. Pretty much a TV personality. I wouldn't say TV personality. She's more so in the news. Forgive me for not having the background down pat, but she's in the news pretty much, online this week because of she was on Iyanla, her show where they was talking about, the type of men that you would date, that she would date. And she asked her, would you ever date a bus driver? And she was like, no, but if he owns the bus driving company.
Yeah, she talking that internet shit. Yep.
That internet shit. And Iyanla even came back on it's like, yeah, but you wild. She basically said, yo, you wilding because, as long as that man treats you good, as long as he's, has a good head on his shoulders, he has goals in life, ambitious about whatever, then that'll be the perfect man for her.
Iyanla's is that show where she kind of tries to fix people's life?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder she's on that show, man. She need to be on that show. Feel me? Own the bus drop? The guy has to own the bus company.
Yeah.
For her to, that's
And then she tried to.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. She tried to say, in defense of it, more so like, she tried to use the black people card where we enslaved in our mind to think, we can settle for less, or if you're not, applying yourself to do more than where you at now, then boom, that type of shit.
Yeah. That other shit. Yeah.
Basically try to, cover it up or double down without doubling down. Right. And in my opinion, I believe I was talking to somebody about this recently where, what happened to fall in love with a nigga with a bus pass? To quote Eddie Griffin. But yeah, I'm saying, what I'm saying with that is, what's wrong with somebody that's basically satisfied with their 9 to 5?
Cause this is a trend. It's the internet stuff. It's like what's cool right now is just to follow what everybody else is saying on the internet. But in real life, it's a little bit different.
And she's at.
Yeah, it just depends, I guess.
Just depends on how you look at it. And I guess and what I would say to that is more so, she's adding on to that narrative online, where chicks that don't have a sense of reality to think that I can find somebody that owns a Fortune 500 company, and he'll do whatever for me, and I ain't got to do shit.
Yeah, man, it's crazy what they be doing on that internet, man. I don't
Yeah.
even listen to that stuff. Because it's not real life. That's like 1% of 2% of that's what I believe. I think the real ones I know, especially if you run into them, they got a good hit on their shoulders. But they got some of these people out here talking about some shit like that. And it just ruins it for everybody, like the kids that listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or even the young women that listen.
Gotta grow up and think that's what life's about. I'm like, that's wild to me.
Yeah, and I got an example, where you deal with a young lady that pretty much come forefront, with their expectations of, yeah, you're gonna have to drive me around, you're gonna have to, you're gonna pay for most of my meals, type shit,
Yeah, shit.
Don't worry about me cooking every night.
Fuck that.
Don't worry about,
Look.
me being there by your side or whatever. You stay off them video games, you do this, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. Meanwhile, all you ask for her to do is, keep that same energy.
Match my energy with that. Yeah.
If you're gonna, have all these expectations, you better do, pretty much everything I would, have online.
That's crazy.
And they can't even do even one thing of that. And all we ask for is just peace.
Mm-hmm.
Just peace. Just give us peace.
Yeah.
We don't want to come home, to, another war when we already dealing with the war outside.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mean it's safe from. You know what I'm saying?
Mic drop. Boom.
Boom.
Tell them.
You know what I mean?
Well, you better tell him, man.
Yeah.
Tripping.
But, the Ebony Case situation is another example of that where, if the wrong person listens to that, it's a dangerous situation.
Yeah, it just kind of, what it does to me, they kind of filter themselves out,
Right.
That's not the type of person you want to be with anyway, And when you're with somebody, you're going to, automatically want to take care of them and all that stuff. But the other person got to auto want to do that too,
Oh, yeah, for
guys
sure.
got to share the same, you guys communicate and share the same interests and, fuck what everybody else say about your relationship.
Right.
So I feel if y'all want to go half on the tab, well, go half on the tab. Like,
Yeah.
what's the big deal? Why is it? Because fucking Facebook says it's cool, not cool to do. That means you can't
Right.
do. So it just depends on, I guess, the person you with or who you end up being, the type of person you are. Or you could be that motherfucker who just, got $1 billion and he likes to do that with chicks. Well, shit, go have at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah. And
Do what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever makes you happy. And then just to that billionaire point is like, basically Ebony's trying to say, she has someone that matches her level. She's a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to have that thought.
Mm-hmm.
But you do realize most men that are millionaires or even billionaires at this point, they looking for the girls that's younger than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She's like 30 something,
I don't care about that shit.
No.
Yeah.
They going for the ones that's 20s,
Millionaires don't care about having to find another millionaire. They already making millions.
Right.
They want something else that money can't buy. You feel me?
That's a fact.
That's youth. That's fertility. That's support.
Mm-hmm.
That's honesty. That's peace. That's loyalty. All that shit.
And that loyalty word is out the window for most people nowadays in this dating world.
They switch it with the money.
Oh, for sure. At least try to.
Money can buy
Till you
out
find
that
out
loyalty.
they broke their damn selves,
Man. They'll get rid of the loyalty. They'll sacrifice that part because there's some check came right from them. Or some
Right.
shit, yeah.
So
That's the world we live in currently.
it is. And
I would like to hope and believe we're getting at a better spot than that. The fact is we're talking about it.
Right.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that sparks something, on a positive note.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, how long we got to sit here and listen to that narrative as far as like us men, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But I feel like, a lot of people say the podcast world and all that shit is about guys going there and they rather go to therapy and talk about shit. And I'm like, well, men feel like women ain't listening to them anyway.
Right.
So this is another outlet that I feel like women can use to kind of help them understand. Otherwise, we're going to be in that same circle.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys just don't voice their opinion like that enough. And so you got to hear it on the internet 100 times, but at least it's being said out there.
Yeah. And don't get us wrong, there'll be certain men that, give us a bad name in general.
Right. Yeah.
That would do certain sucker simp shit, just to get next to the bitch. But,
sucker simp shit.
Man, yeah.
I ain't with that sucker simp shit.
We ain't with that shit. Take that shit all the way to the left, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Triple S.
But hey, where we at with it? We ain't nothing but two kings out here, the dang world trying to be city boys.
Two kings.
You know what I mean?
That's what I like. I like that trend that came out that start calling, the male species kings.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Because we all kings in our way. It just depends on what you want to be king about. But you king, man.
That's all. Whatever if you want to be the king of the world, where you at the point where you just do your 9 to 5, do the best at it, and then come straight home, chill. You ain't got to deal with the ills of the world. Man, that's love.
You want to work at the carnival, man? Just be the best carnival person. You fucking.
That's a fucking
fuck
fact.
Everybody else say about the carnival, like I fuck with the carnival.
Yeah. Just don't do no clown shit.
Just don't do no clown shit. It's like a sip shit.
Yeah. On that note, shit. I don't know. I can't think of anything else that's been going on for the week, man.
Yeah, man. I think that's a wrap up for this week.
Yeah.
It's been eventful nonetheless. We got playoffs, so we're gonna continue.
We're going to continue, Boston, we continue to bust ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boston gang, shout out to my man Kels, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yep, shout out, we're going to run it, all the Boston fans.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Boston's finest lounge, the barbershop, you know what I mean?
We're going to do green next week.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, we got to represent.
We're going to have to do Boston green.
We're going to do green next week.
Say less. You already know. But yeah, on that note, man, we'll just keep going for the week.
Yep.
If you got any bars for the week.
So I looked one up, man. I got a good one. So this fits, right? So here you go.
Okay.
Next time you see a brother down, stop and pick him up. Because you might be the next one stuck.
Ooh.
That's fire, right?
That is fire. That's fire. I can't match that this week because
I looked it up. I like that one though, man.
No,
that brings it to that loyalty shit. You know, you get that from? I think that was who was that? DMX? No.
That sound like a DMX bar.
No, that wasn't it. That was Mind Your Business. Grand Poobah.
Grand Poobah.
Mind Your Business.
Oh man,
shout out to Grand Poobah.
Word.
For the knowledge God.
Stay through the knowledge God. Brand Nubian style. Oh man. Oh, for me, it would have been whatever's your purpose in life. Make sure you can be eternal with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take it to eternity, infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
I like that. Blakout.
Blakout.